I'm extremely proud to be the coach of these young ladies. This group has come a long way, and they have shown that they are capable. And I thought that it takes a lot of courage. I think it does take a lot of courage to come into an environment like this and be able to come out and display what they did, especially in the first half, and play this game very tough against a very good opponent. A lot of credit to Tennessee for executing their game plan, which is to get transition baskets, which they did that, and then obviously their ability to get on the offensive glass. We will move forward from this game, but again, I'm extremely proud of this group.
Questions for Coach or the student athletes? Raise your hand. We'll get a mic. Scott.
John, I guess a obvious question, but a necessary one. What worked to help y'all get the 15-point lead, and what changed in the second half, especially when they went on that long run?
I think in the beginning what worked was they were one and done. We boxed out. Even if we didn't box out, the ball went our way. And Teresa started off hitting threes, and I hit a couple. But then we established inside, and I thought that our defense generated that offense. It always comes back to defense. And in the second half, we couldn't stop Isabel Harrison, and we couldn't get Sierra off the boards, and we couldn't get – all of them had an offensive rebound, basically. So boxing out was key for us in the second half, and we didn't execute that. And I think, shot selection and turnovers always create transition offense for the other team. And I know, looking at my stat, I can't have 7 turnovers, and we had too many turnovers.
Lee Michelson, full court. Coach Warlick had high praise for you, Teresa, and I just wanted to know from your perspective if you could describe what the battle was like down there in the paint. The other night when we were watching you, it seemed like you and Ms. Ballard were veritable vacuums for the basketball on the boards, and tonight you got sorely rebounded, and in the end that's what did fuel that transition game. What was happening, and how were they getting the inside on you?
They're just doing a great job taking away, basically everything for me. After I, hit those first couple of shots, they denied me really hard, so I got a back door, and then, after that, it was just almost impossible to get the ball inside. But, my teammates kept trying to get me the ball, but, Graves and Harrison just did a great job of taking that away and, denying me at very crucial times. And, I really couldn't do anything to get the ball back. So when that goes away, I have to do other things. I have to rebound, and I have to set better screens. And, I didn't do that, so I felt like I kind of let my team down when it comes to that. So, yeah.
Scott.
Sean, you were on Megan Simmons a lot in the game. Just talk about y'all's defense. She started off like 0 for 5. It didn't shoot very well for the game, and they were 0 for 8 from 3-point range. Just talk about y'all's defense. Those things generally seem to work. Y'all's perimeter defense, but obviously, like the other players said, they seemed like they were able to get a lot of second chances inside.
Well, the plan was to limit her touches, and hopefully that would give us a greater chance of winning. But I think towards the end of the game, she got going a little bit too much in transition, and that hurt us. But before that, I denied her the ball, but when she got it, I had great help. Like, Shanice got a huge block on her. Like, no matter what, there was great help there. So.
Any other questions? One in the middle.
Yes, Coach. You spoke a little yesterday about the leadership that your seniors have offered here. But in those last couple of minutes of the game, when you pulled your starters, or the referees had pulled them, I was noticing from where I was sitting, both Teresa and Jean, from the bench, still standing up, cheering out the folks that were on there, even though the game was completely out of hand. Can you talk about that mentality and how you cultivate it and what it means for your team?
Well, we talk about even when adversity hits, your true character will be revealed. And, you know, our kids have been great teammates. They've invested in each other. Teresa and Jean have, and obviously Shanice, they know it's their last go around, and they're living in the moment, and you can tell. And you've got to, you know, respect. You know, I respect them tremendously when they're cheering for their teammates, even when they're on the bench or maybe they don't have a good game, or, you know, you saw them in foul trouble, but it doesn't stop them being involved in this team. And so, you know, they're going to carry this with them. And I know Jean's going to be a coach one day, and Teresa. So I just hope that they cultivate that within their group when they're able to, you know, be their coaches, because as a coach, you want your kids to really become people of great integrity, and it takes a true champion to stand there in the midst of adversity and still be supportive of their teammates.